All right. Tonight we're going to talk about the power of three, going silver, things like that. Talking about sip and sees, opportunity meetings, and kind of things like that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about doing opportunity meetings and working with the power of three, and Dodi's going to talk about actually what to do at those opportunity meetings. And we're also going to touch base a little bit on new ambassadors, and actually I think I might start with that first. We've had a lot of people join our team, which is very, very, very exciting. It can be a little overwhelming when we have so many at one time because we can get lost in making sure everybody's aware of everything. So if everybody can really focus in on your level ones that you've signed, we want to make sure that we can get them engaged in our group, make sure that they are added to the team pages. We want to put them on our messenger. I know a lot of people are having issues with the messenger, adding people, so if you have problems, send me a message and I'll get them added. I think you do have to do it from a desktop. For some reason, I guess Facebook has a limit, or it has a problem when you're trying to do it on the phone now that the group is so big. So you do have to add them from your desktop or laptop. So if you have issues with that, let me know, because I definitely want to make sure that they are on that chat. We want to make sure that we're sending out their welcome emails. Good information in those welcome emails. Talk to them about how to post their coming out post at first. Maybe give them a good explanation of what is Plexus that maybe they can copy and paste and use later. So if they will start getting interest, if they don't have any interest, go ahead and give them that as well. Okay. Want to talk to them. You want to set up that a sip and see with them, which is what we're going to kind of go over here in a few minutes. Just encourage them, educate them on the beginning part of being an ambassador and how to share Plexus. That's very important that we get them started off on the right foot and encouraged right away, and not feeling overwhelmed right away. So make sure we get those welcome emails out. Make sure that they know a few people to friend request. Their upline is important, and maybe a few of the really good posters, things like that. Maybe tell them a few people that are good to watch on YouTube, just to help them get started. Show them that first little step that they need to do, and then we will educate them through the team meetings and through our posts and all of that, but just make sure that they know where to find the information. All right, so I want to talk about Power 3, going silver, this kind of thing. Bridget, our upline, came to a few of us today and shared some information with us, and it was really good information, and I think it's big for your business, and I think we should all take advantage of this. So definitely want to share it. Dodi and I agreed that we needed to share this with you guys right away, and I have actually started this already for myself. But Bridget said that there was a lady that is from Hawaii. She went silver back in November, and what she did when she hit silver, she realized how powerful three people really are. She did a little research herself and looked at the number of three as far as a group of three people, not necessarily Plexus related power of three, but just what it means to have three people together. And she found that if we can encourage our level ones right off the bat to set up a sip and see with three people, only three, no more, no less, their closest friends, and set up a time that we can all get together. It'd be you, your level one, and their three friends. We want to get with them, and we want to do an opportunity meeting for them. We want to talk about a little bit about the products, a little bit about the business, and do some question and answers, things like that. But through this process, when it's a small group, it's very intimate, and it's very, it's kind of more relaxing, that people feel better about asking questions. You can get in their head a little bit more. But she found that if we can do three people, if one says yes at the opportunity meeting, the other two pretty much follow in their footsteps. They feel kind of obligated to say yes. But as soon as one person, if you have a bigger group of 7 to 10 people, if somebody says no, then that opens the door for the others to say no. So if we can do these in a smaller group, that we might have a better success rate. And this lady specifically has had a 100% success rate with this. I think she said she went senior Ruby in 6 months through doing the power of three, really, focusing on that. She also talked about there's some of us that don't have local teams. We might have somebody who's out of state and they want to host one of these. What she does is that, and again, when I say she, I'm talking about the lady, not Bridget, but the lady that shared this information. But what she does is she does a Skype meeting or a Zoom meeting with them. So that your ambassador can have their 3 friends come over. They all log in on one computer, and we can Skype or we can Zoom. And that way it seems you're there, you're not there in person, but it's a live chat with you, and a pretty good way of getting that information across. If we can get them to silver in the first month, there's a 90% success rate that they stay active. Once you hit silver, you see the potential in this business. If we can focus on the power of 3, if we show them that they can get to silver with 3 people, then they're encouraged, and they're going to share that with their level 1, and their business is going to quickly grow. So they're going to stick around. Also, if we can get them to silver in their first month, you're looking at them making about a $200 to $250 paycheck their first month. And that can be really encouraging for somebody who's starting a business. 90% of the time when we have somebody join our team, they're hesitant, but they say, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. But if we can prove to them in that first 30 days that, this is possible, you can do this, it's going to really be encouraging for them. So we want to set these up with our level 1s, and then they're going to have their 3 people come over, so it's going to be a total of 5 of you there. And then if they sign new ambassadors, we're going to encourage them to do the same. So everybody kind of stick with their level 1s, and then we'll kind of move down the process. If you have a new ambassador and you don't think they're comfortable, and you have a new ambassador, they sign 3 people right away, they may not be comfortable doing a sip and see or opportunity meeting at that point. So you could offer to do that with them their first time. Dodie's mentioned before how Sarah Robbins does the I do, we do, you do. So if you feel like that ambassador needs that, definitely offer to help with that. Now, when I stated that we really only want 3. So if they have a big group of friends that they're super excited and they think all these people would be interested, don't do that. Focus on 3. Do 3 this month, 3 next month, 3 the next. If we need to, just keep it going. But try to focus on those 3. If we can really focus on those 3, nobody's going to be overseen, or it's not going to be too big of a group at once. So definitely focus on the 3. So that's pretty much what I have. And then Dodie's going to talk about how to really handle the opportunity meetings from here.
Hey. So basically, for me, I think the best way to do your sip and sees or opportunity meetings is just to keep them simple. You don't want to overwhelm your new ambassador or their guests. So you just want to make it simple. You don't want to give them too much information on the products or the business. Really, you just want to kind of give them just some key information, and you want to be excited, and you really want to show how Plexus has benefited you, because most of the time people will want to join you when you're excited. So, at your sip and sees, you want to be excited. And even if you're new and you don't know everything about Plexus yet, that's okay. You don't have to know everything. But basically what I do at mine, and for this type of environment, like Sarah was saying, you only want to invite 3 guests. So there may be 5 total if it's you, the new ambassador, and 3 of their guests. But you just want to have some pink drinks sitting out. You can put it in a water bottle and split it up between them, or you can put it in like a one of those things, that big containers, whatever you want to do, but just have it there for them to sample. You can do some snacks if you want to. I mean, that's not, mandatory, but if you want to have some snacks, you can. And just sit around on the couch and just talk about Plexus. For mine, I like to show 2 videos, a short 5-minute video on all the products. It's actually from Plexus, so it just goes over all the products, very simple. And then after that, I like to show a short, maybe 5 or 6 minute video, anything on YouTube about the business. You can do the one from Plexus. You can do, sometimes I'll show Chris and Susie McCall video if you want to keep it funny. Just a video about the actual business. And then after that, you can tell your story, you can tell your testimony, you can just sit around and talk about the benefits of Plexus, how it's helped you. Maybe if you have some before and after pictures of people on your team or family, you can show that. Just let people know that it's real and let them know a little bit about your story. And then just let them ask questions. Just let them know, they're not there to buy anything, but that you would love for them to join you. It's easy to do. It's $34.95, and just let it go from there. Let them ask you questions. And that's basically how I do mine. Usually the most time that's taken up is when we're sitting around chit-chatting about Plexus, really. Like I said before, you don't want to take too much time overwhelming them with information, especially if it's a new investor. I remember doing mine the very first month I signed up. I think I had 3 people come. And when I was listening to Bridget's message, it really hit home with me because that very first month I had 3 people come. I didn't plan on that, but I had 3 people come and they all joined me. I think 2 signed up as ambassadors and 1 as a customer. So really that is so true that you have a very small group that they feed off of each other, they get excited, and they'll join you. And especially for new ambassadors, you want them to invite their warm market, so their mom, their sister, their best friend, people who they know who will definitely join them in Plexus. This will get them excited, it'll get them motivated, and like Cheryl said, when they get that first check after they have 3 ambassadors join them and they go silver, they are in it pretty much, for the long run. Most of the time, if you go silver, you have a team, you're making money, and you're definitely in it. So that's basically how I do mine. Again, keep it simple. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't also think that because you're new, you can't do these. That's not true at all. Anybody can do these. They don't have to be huge. They don't have to be overwhelming. Just keep it simple, and I think that'll be the most fun and the most rewarding when you just keep it simple and just have some friends over. But I too, I want to do this with my level 1s. So I just want to encourage you to reach out to your level 1s and set these up and get these started, because I'm with Cheryl. I'm excited. I think this will really help us to really hold on to our teams. It'll help us to duplicate. The retention rate will be so much, better than what it is for our teams right now, because we're going to get people in here. We're going to get them excited. And this is just a great way to get them going.
Yeah. I think it's key to really be relaxed at these. Don't make it seem so,
Business.
Don't just stand up. Yeah, don't stand up there and be all tight and whatever. Sit down with them. Have a conversation with them. Let them know that you're real. Let them know that you're just like them. You started, share your story. Let them connect with you, and let them realize that they can do this too. It's not that difficult. And if we make these sip and seeds or opportunity meetings seem difficult, then they're going to think, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to stand up there and talk like that. But if they can see themselves sitting with their friends and chit-chatting, then they're going to connect a lot better. And like Dodie said, there's videos, the product video that Plexus has is on YouTube. And then there's all kinds of opportunity things about the business. So you can really just go on YouTube, maybe pick out a couple of your favorites, and then kind of go with whatever that group kind of seems like. Whatever, some friends are super silly and they would maybe like the McCalls, or some are, if you've got more of an older group, they may not think it's funny. Like just kind of pick out a couple that you like and then kind of decide what from there. And I want to encourage, like Dodie said, and that I'm doing as well, go back with all of your level 1s. It doesn't matter their rank. It doesn't matter how long they've been an ambassador. It doesn't matter if you think they've reached out to every single person. Encourage them to find 3 people. 3 people is not that hard. And especially with all of these newbies right now, we can encourage them, like she said, about mom, maybe neighbor and best friend or whatever, mom, aunt, sister. 3 of their closest people, just to show them encouraging ways of, look, you can build your business, and these people are here to support you. And I think it's going to be good. I think we put so much focus in large numbers because we get so excited. We want a huge group. But to really think about it and think about the events that we've done with large groups and like they said, if somebody says no, that gives me, like if I'm there, I'm thinking, okay, well she said no, I can say no too. Like it's not going to hurt her feelings as much. So yeah, so I encourage that. And I know there's quite a few of you guys that logged in a little late. Really quick again, check with your newbies, make sure that they're on our team pages, send out their welcome emails, encourage them to do their coming out post. When they do post that coming out post, I don't like calling it a coming out post, but that's what everybody calls it. But when they post that initial post, comment on our page or our message and say, hey, so-and-so's done a post, could you guys show her some love? Let's really reach out for these newbies and get them going on the right foot and support them. And then again, set up these sip and sees. So that's pretty much all we have right now. So I really want to open it up for questions, answers, comments on anything. Just unmute yourself if you do have anything you want to state, and we'll go from there. Anybody? Do anything.
I know a lot of, I try to also get on the new ambassador training, and there may be some new ambassadors on here with us now because and I kind of totally missed everything y'all said about the sip and seas because I was trying to message everybody back and forth, but that call got totally jacked up and now it's full so nobody can get in it. So there may be some newbies on here with us now that couldn't get into that meeting because they had to cancel it and totally change the number and meeting number and everything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I shared the recording of the first one that they did. So it definitely encourage all newbies to at least watch that first one because they're not recording them from this point on. But they did record the first one. It's really good. I'll make sure I share the link again or comment on it so that it's rebumped. But definitely share it with all the newbies. Make sure that they get that information. And there's also the back office tutorial or whatever that I put together. Make sure they have that as well. Anybody? You guys have to have questions of some sort or comments.
Can you hear me, Cheryl?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so I'm having my team over to my house next Tuesday.
Okay.
Just to kind of go over some things because they're all basically new. And I wanted to go over the power of three with them, and I want to show them a diamond documentary and a compensation video. Which ones are your favorite ones to show new people?
As far as diamond documentaries and stuff?
Like YouTube videos.
Really bad with names, like really bad. Sonia Dudley does really good with her compensation plan, but her videos can be kind of long.
Okay.
But if you maybe can rewatch them and find what information you like, and then like write down the times that maybe you want to show.
Okay.
Plexus does have their own, but it can be a little monotone, and you know it's a professional video.
Yeah.
There's a. Dory, do you know it starts with an A? Her last name starts with A, and her husband are both. His name's like
Al Hardy,
Is that their last name?
I think.
Like Jarrett? Is that who you're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Abart.
they do.
A-B-A-R-T.
What was that, Lee?
Abart. A-B-A-R-T.
Oh, Abart. Yes. They do professional. I guess they have like a video business.
The Plexus U thing that they do?
What is it?
They do like that Plexus U thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like their videos. Dodie, what do you, as far as a business one? I would really just kind of search YouTube and just say Plexus Opportunity or something. I did that recently for something that I was wanting to put video on. Oh, the preferred versus ambassador. I just went in YouTube and searched that. And there's quite a few videos that come up. I would look at the time. That's kind of what I would focus my thing on. I'd look at the length of the video first and then decide if you want to watch it and see if it's worth showing.
The McCalls have a good one that Dodie has used. They're in their garage underneath their Plexus Lexus in their storm cellar.
It's called the Plexus
kind of fun.
Forecast. The Plexus
I'm sorry,
Forecast. It's called the Plexus Forecast. If you're looking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too, and it's real light and kind of funny, but it's really, it makes some good points. So.
Okay, thank you.
I think a diamond documentary is a very good idea, by the way. There's quite a few really good ones. I mean, almost all of them you'll get teary-eyed on. I would find one that maybe connects with your type, whatever they're in their, that they can connect with. Some are parents, some are not, whatever. But I would find some. That's a really good idea, though.
Thank you.
If she's on that 30-day challenge that Tamara's doing, she's got some diamond documentaries in there too that are specific to teachers or stay-at-home moms or things like that.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder there, because there is one on there that I really liked.
To look at that one. I'm going to try to get a post together tonight or tomorrow of some really good copy and paste as far as new ambassadors or people that aren't too comfortable with what is Plexus. When I first started, Bridget sent me something like within the first 24 hours of, hey, this is what I use when somebody she saw that people were commenting on my stuff and said, well, what is Plexus? That's really a hard question to answer, especially when you're new. So she gave me something that I literally just copied and pasted, and it really helped me. So I'll put a couple of those together on our page so that we can share those with our newbies. The success guide is really good. It has a lot of stuff in there, so definitely share that with them as well. We're going to try to do a training on that soon. We were kind of confused on what to do since they started the new ambassador boot camp on Tuesdays at pretty much the same time as we do these. But I think it's good for a new ambassador to always log in to that boot camp. I don't know how long they're going to continue to do that. I don't know if it's just a summer thing or not, but definitely encourage them to get on that their first week, and then they can always join us the following week. Anyone else have comments, questions, concerns, problems?
I don't know. Did you see the stuff that Lisa posted on the Pink Conversations? There was some files there that she posted just recently that was really good, and I can't think of the name of them right now. There was two of them. One of them had a lot of pictures. It was really good. And then one
was like the Plexus Welcome. Remember, it was like a PowerPoint presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there was another one today, I believe, that oh goodness. It was just, I think it was like 7 pages of just information that was really good too. So
okay, I'll try to find those. They were files though?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look through and I'll share those.
I think the one with the looked like a PowerPoint or just a slideshow basically. I think it said Plexus Welcome or something like that. It was really good.
Okay.
There's one she posted. It was the new ambassador boot camp, and is that what you're talking about, Christy?
I don't think so. My days in the last couple of days have been so scrambled. I don't know what my name is anymore right now. But I think it was yesterday that she posted it.
Yeah, I see one on there that she posted yesterday. It's the ambassador boot camp, and it looks like a slideshow, but it could be something else.
I know the colors are pink and black, and it's probably 40 pages long.
I don't know.
We'll definitely find those and meet those.
But it was really good.
Okay, I just looked. There's one called Plexus Training Guide that she posted. That's really good too.
Yeah, I see that too.
Okay. You guys, if you ever find anything that you guys like, don't be afraid to share them on our page at all. Save those. If you need to, you click on the Files tab and then download new tab, upload new file. Feel free to share those. That's really good to know.
I do have a question as far as that. If you've gone in there and there are some files, I'm computer illiterate. I'll just say it. I have found some files that I want to share with people. How do I do that?
It's going to give you an option to download or to view. You're going to download it to your computer, but you're going to need to know where it's being downloaded to. My computer, like, I'll press down. I'm using my fingers on the computer. But download, and then it'll shoot down to the bottom.
Yes.
As it's loading, and then I can click for it to open in folder or open when finished or whatever. But I would try to do the option of like open in folder so you can see where the folder is. That's kind of something that's hard to explain to somebody without showing you step by step, because it's kind of computer things it takes a few steps. And
so once you download it, do you just do it as an attachment into an email or something?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
You know where to find it.
That's the biggest part.
Yeah. There's a lot of incentives going on right now. When they're offered with multiple uplines, they're stacked. So kind of be aware of all of at least your levels 1, 2, and 3 upline. Because some of them will do levels 1 through 7, but if you're in that group, your level 1, 2, and 3 will let you know as well. But definitely make sure there's a lot of new ambassador incentives going on right now. So make sure your new ambassadors are aware of those incentives. If you have questions as far as how far up the person is from you, let me know and I can help you determine that. Because I can see what level you are from me and then go from there.
Did everybody see the incentive that Celeste, is it Gwen, for the Kate Spade bag?
Yeah, she's doing one for new ambassadors who post.
Yes.
Quote unquote coming out post. If they have to, I think they have to be a member of that DBP page. So you're going to have to make sure your newbies are a part of that team page so that they can screenshot their post, and then she's going to do a drawing for that Kate Spade. It's really cute bag.
Yes, a very cute bag. I would like that.
What page is that?
It's called Destination Diamond Dream Team. What's it called? Is that something?
Hang on, I'll look and see.
I just call it DVD now. Jody, we can't hear you.
Destination Diamond Dream Team.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Some of these pages we don't add everybody to because, I mean, you're going all the way up our line. So I know a lot of us are not, I mean, I'm added, but a lot of you guys are not. But we can get you added and get the new people. Want to watch how many pages you add your new people to, because if we overwhelm them in the beginning, they think that they can't do this. That's what we're talking about in the beginning. Just making sure that we don't overwhelm them, but we can give them the information needed to get started. And I think that's the key with these Power of 3 or these small group meetings. Like Dodie said, keep it really short, 5 minutes on the products, 5 minutes on the opportunity, and share your testimony, and then let them talk, let them ask questions. It takes a lot of pressure off of you as well, because you don't have to come in there knowing exactly how to do this meeting. You just kind of show a video, show another video, talk about you personally, and then if you have a couple of testimonies you want to share, but keep it really short and simple. That way, because I know when I first started these, I told Dodie today, I told them every single thing about Plexus, every ingredient, everything it would do, and then I would talk about every single thing on the comp plan. They don't need to know that. They don't understand that. It's not important to them, and they're just, at some point, their ears shut off, and they're ready to go. So keep it short.
I have a quick question. I know you already went over this, but I didn't have my pen handy. What were the things that you recommended putting in the new ambassador welcome email?
Oh, you want to talk the copy and paste thing about what is Plexus, how to kind of do their coming out post. Kind of talk from my brain and not from my notes. Let me think on this. Debbie, what do you? Let's see. Oh, who to friend request, their upline, and a couple of the really good ambassadors. My computer's frozen, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.